Hello and welcome to the recap of the LP. This, by the way, I will post this as a spoiler warning because this will be only to actually show you guys the end before the patch actually is released, because I have already played through the campaign. I'm not going to play anymore. The campaign will end at 22nd December 1797. This is what we have. This is our empire, so to speak. We have a union with France, Friesland, vassal Bohemia, and we have one client state that is the divider. So yeah, I just went through this just to tell you guys what type of achievements did we unlock on this one. So achievements that we could have unlocked on this one, but I already have them, is the Aggressive Expander, the Mark and Control, the In the Name of the Father. This one is to, well, Aggressive Expander is owning over 200 provinces. Mark and Control, be the trade leader of 7 different trade goods. The Name of the Father, reach 100 patriarchal authority with a Orthodox country. I've reduced it since, but yeah, we did hit 100 out of that. A pile of gold. We have more than 10 provinces that produce gold. So there you have it. If you actually want to take a look at it, that, this, that, that. This is not mine. That is. This is, and that is. So yes, we do have more than 10 provinces that produce gold, and that one is as well, and as well as this one. No, this is Tierra Austral. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alone over here we have more than 10 provinces in the old world. Total control, own more than 100 provinces with 0 local autonomy. It's fairly explanatory over here. Pretty much everything is that, and we had this as well, but I since divided this, and this was overseas. This is one of the things you'll be able to see. How the hell did I manage to core all of this? Because I did conquer most of it myself. I did have Ming as a vassal for a while, but most of this was scored by myself. Total control, and that is the achievements that we could have gotten if I hadn't unlocked them already. Now, the ones that we did get were definitely the Sultan of Rum. This is to actually take Moskva, Rome, and Istanbul, if I'm not mistaken. Take those 3, and you unlocked that one. Double the love, start with no unions and get 2, and the 2 that we get were actually France and Friesland. Friesland was smaller by the time I inherited, same as France. I actually since feed them a little bit more provinces, just because, well, I wanted to grow a little bit more. So that's that, and that's a Silk Road on all the trade good named Silk. We since sold this province over to our little vassal here, but yeah, we did control all of this silk. The over 1,000, we have more than 1,000 provinces right now, and or 1,001. We could go for world conquest. I'm not going to. It's too much hassle. This alone was hassle enough. The Rising Sun, control the Japanese as a European nation, and the Master of India, control all of India as a European nation. So yeah, we definitely, world conquest definitely doable, because well, in this patch it was definitely doable. I know I am late to the party because the next patch will release on the 26th, but definitely doable. There's a lot of tricks that I used to actually achieve this before it ended, but we would be able to integrate France before the end anyhow, because I do still have the integrated subjects modifier until 1803. So yeah, this would pick up quite nicely. If you actually want to take a look at my ideas and whatnot, this is what we have. I have unlocked this one a long time ago, and I just didn't want to take anything. We start with religious for the Holy War Casus Belli, aristocratic for the extra diplomat and to reduce attack in military. Then we went to influence, so we could actually integrate Persia and a lot of other things. Then quantity for the extra manpower. We had much more than this. We had almost 3 million. Well, put a 3 right there where the first 2 is. We had those. Yeah, we had a lot. We went for admin because core cost. This is where the coring actually took off right here. From here on out, yeah. Then offensive, just because force march and siegeability later on is really useful. Plus land limits more fire and whatnot. Diplomatic, because I was planning to break truce if I reached 1800 without without the achievement. And policy-wise, yes, we do have policies. We have better relations over time and aggressive expansion impact, -10. Then national unrest and force limits, we were above the 100% overextension limit for a long time, so this was justified by that. Diplomatic annexation cost, well, we were, after all, integrating France, as you can see from my diplomat there. And underhand diplomatic act, because diplomatic reputation. Basically that's all there is to it. I didn't build any of these, and yeah, religious wise, if you actually want to take a look, I did convert most of these things. The only provinces that I left are these to convert, and that is, excuse me, that is because I just finished I'm coring them mostly. Basically that's all there is to it. So yeah, thank you guys for the support of this LP. This one will be over before the end, before you reach the end episode, the final episode. Just because I want you guys to let you know what you can expect. This is what you can expect. I'm going to post this with a spoiler tag attached to it. But yeah, if you want to take a look at the player map mode, this is what we have. We actually have a couple of colonial nations. The French ones are there, and apparently I have a province up here because the English were actually colonizing that. But yeah, I did vassalize England, and that's why USA actually formed and all that nice stuff. But yeah, if you actually want to take a look, Portugal would be 2 wars, Spain would be 2 wars as well. Actually one war will be enough for Spain, so it's definitely doable. With the amount of troops that I have, definitely doable. But I can't be bothered, really. I can't be bothered to actually get do the world conquest. One tag world conquest in the old world would be possible if you actually use the trick that I showcase later on, or earlier on. It depends if you already seen it or not, but it is definitely possible, and I have no reason to actually suspect that will be patched, so that should be, because that's how they intended it to work. They didn't intend it to work if you actually make a vassal state here, then this is considered distant overseas, but well, it goes both ways. The autonomy is there, so there's a penalty if you actually want to try it. But I already had a nice power base over here, and I didn't need the manpower or the cash. I mean, come on, have you seen my treasury? So yeah, and that's all there is to say about this game. Mamluk still exists, yeah. After I took Egypt, I just didn't care. I actually took a whole more provinces around here, just to get to 1001. The final one was actually here. If you actually waited until the end of the month, well, why won't I do that? If I actually wait until the end of the month, now you'll see the autonomy is 0 and everything. My manpower, my maximum manpower should have jumped up. But yeah, apparently no. My force limit did though. So yeah, that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So now I could sell one province over here, for instance that one, to this guy, and or create another client state, and this would be our again 75 over autonomy. And the trick is, if you actually want to core these provinces, for instance here, this would be a 1.4 instead of being a 2.8. So it's really cheap. You don't even need to claim. Honestly, you don't really need to claim, and that saved a lot. This one, for instance, if I were to core it now, it would be 128, but with that reduction it would be 64, so it's a half reduction there. So yeah, if you want to try a world conquest, try it like this. Just get a nice power base going and then just go like this. Just do it. So thanks, make sure to see the videos. I'll try to put a tag or a tile on each that are actually interesting. For instance, Union with France, Union with Friesland, the achievements, all that nice stuff. I'll try to put a tag, but I can't promise stuff. I cannot promise that. Probably I won't remember to do it because I've been recording for a lot this week, actually trying to get this LP done before the patch came out, and well, I did accomplish it. So thanks, show your support by leaving a like, leave a comment, say which country do you want me to play as next, because the El Dorado will be coming out quite soon, and well, I might want to fiddle with it a little bit, but I'm definitely going to try and do an LP of one nation there. I'm thinking probably Spain or Castile or Aragon, mostly because I want to actually get those achievements. But we'll see. If you guys want me to play as something else, I might actually go for it. So yeah, leave a comment down below if you actually which nation you want me to play as. And well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, do take care and goodbye.